how many Michaels are you giving Wicked for Good?
I'm giving Wicked for Good out of 10 Michaels, 7 Michaels.
7 Michaels.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm giving I wanted to say 6.5, but I don't think some of the reasons why the movie is 7 Michaels isn't necessarily its fault.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it 7.
The first act of Wicked is just more entertaining to me.
I mean, I have the same complaint of the Broadway show.
Yeah.
It's why the Broadway show actually wasn't that memorable for me outside the first act.
Yeah.
And the iconic songs are in the first act. The second act of Wicked is just bad.
It's
just not great.
Your wife said it best where she was like, I was waiting for a moment where I really got invested.
Yeah.
And it's not like something, I guess, big really happened. And that moment just never really came.
Yeah, it just never packed a punch. And
none of the songs really hit the same way that they did in the first one. Maybe for good, but some of the other ones, it's I'm partial to the Broadway soundtrack, and maybe that's just because that's the one that I know. But a lot of those songs, I was just thinking I like the Broadway version better.
Yeah. I just I think for me the highlights of the songs were As Long As You're Mine, and I do really like No Good Deed, especially now that I listen to it more. I think For Good just feels a little bit soft.
It doesn't have the same energy that it does on Broadway. But and you know what? I think if I listen to the movie soundtrack a little bit more, I could totally see No Good Deed growing on me.
Yeah.
Because I
want to hit No Good Deed in the gym.
Yeah. You're gonna hit new PRs with that one. Yeah. I don't know. The one with Fierro and Elphaba.
As Long As You're Mine.
As Long As You're Mine. Fierro killed it for me.
In a bad way.
In a bad way.
Okay.
I felt a couple of those notes he was hitting were a little sour to me, and he's just kind of yelling straight into Elphaba's face, and I was kind of what's going on?
I think they're just passionally belting. It's a musical.
But
you're gonna belt.
He's doing this with his head. I know, but it's you're belting into somebody. That's kind of weird to me. I was uncomfortable, and not because they're having sex, but because it was why are you yelling at her?
I really enjoyed. The one thing I will say is the one flaw of the first movie is that you don't really build their chemistry that well, so it does kind of feel random.
Oh, really? I like the scenes that they had together.
I do think it's not that they're bad together. I just think that maybe their relationship feels random as in a story point.
Okay.
One thing I really did not enjoy in Wicked for Good. It's probably the only thing I can say I really didn't enjoy. I don't like how they did the physical transformations. I kind of felt cheated out of seeing them. And feeling it, and you kind of showed it with Bach, which was fine. But I kind of wanted to see the pain, the struggle. It is dark, so lean into this movie. Should not have been PG, it shouldn't. And so because of that, you sacrifice these moments, and I just I felt kind of ripped. It felt underwhelming, and then Fierro's felt underwhelming because when Fierro transforms to Scarecrow, you don't see it.
Yeah.
But they're also pretending it's a big secret that he's a scarecrow. No, it's not a secret. You know he's a scarecrow. You showed us just enough to know he's a scarecrow. So why are you acting but they don't know he's a scarecrow? Don't treat me like I'm stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I feel I didn't like how they made this scarecrow for the rest of the movie this big secret, and they tried not to focus on him, and they made it a face reveal at the end. I just don't think that was necessary. I wish you gave us that moment because that's also these transformations are super tragic, and when you blow past them, it kills the weight. It totally kills the weight for me.
Yeah.
And honestly, the big shift in the first Wicked movie was the Oz Dust Ballroom when they have that dance. And that's every time I see it, I cry. Those transformations were those moments in this movie. It's obviously a different emotion, but it's just as powerful and it's sickening. And you miss it.
I think you're right. And that's kind of what Allison was talking about, where she was there was no really big moment in this movie. I think by having those transformations off screen, you're literally omitting those moments from your movie. And I think this movie also suffers from the fact that the first one was so good that by comparison, the second one again, we gave it 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
We thought it was a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
It just,
you expect
was
more.
Good.
It wasn't great.
You expect more from it,
yeah.
Unfortunately. I do still like the style. I do like the sets and the colors, and I do like the soundtrack and the acting. I think that there's a lot of stuff that they did good, but it just doesn't, to me, you don't have as much emotional connection as you do in the first one.
Yeah.
And it's and like you mentioned, Act 2 is just not as good from a story perspective as Act 1.
Yeah. Okay. I wanna pose a question to you.
Okay.
I want to settle a debate. Okay, I'm gonna bring up Alex again from the Skate Pod because we had an argument about it.
Second shout out this episode.
Listen, I love Alex from the Skate Pod to death. He's one of my closest friends in our industry. I love him to death. He thinks I have the worst take in the world that Ariana Grande is going to get nominated for an Academy Award. Do you think she will? Do you agree with Alex or do you agree with me that she will?
I think she might. I have no idea what the Academy... Because all the movies that I think should be nominated for an Academy Award, they skip over and they go for movies that no one's heard of until the nominees come out.
I think so Ariana Grande, her performance as Galinda, however you want to say it, her performance, I think, was strong enough to where it was a complete tonal shift from when you last saw her. I think actually Wicked Part 1 is going to do her a favor because individually she does have a completely different perspective, experience. Like her character goes through something completely different. Is
crazy character development.
It's great. It's not necessarily character development. It's just great acting. Like you see a completely different side of her and you look at her in a different way and she's showcasing a different range of emotions. So she's giving you with the same role. She's defying like, oh, I'm going to only play the same role. She's defying that in one role, which is hard to do. And I get it's a second movie. I get For Good is not as good. It probably won't have the same love as the first one. It's not going to have the same love as the first one, but I do think she's going to get her flowers. I do think she's going to be nominated for an Oscar. I'm not saying she's going to win, but I also don't know. I don't think the supporting actress field is that strong this year anyway.
I want to point out that you said not character development and then proceeded to describe character development.
Okay, but I do.
I was like, it's character development. And you went, no, she just like changes as a character.
Okay, well, I'm an idiot, but I'm not an idiot about this.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think you could be right. The only reason why I can't make a solid stance on that is because I'm always surprised by what they decide to nominate for Oscars. You know what I mean? So
we'll see.
We'll see.